Welcome back to another episode of star-studded episode of Arsenal Hater TV, the number one place on YouTube for the Arsenal Hate Watch. Today we've got the Carabao Cup finalists. We've got our Arsenal fan in the building, and we've got a City fan for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. So before we kick off, let's talk about Arsenal's 3-2 victory over Chelsea yesterday. Bradley, what's your thoughts?
Um, I don't know. I'm very, up and down with this one. I'm very hot and cold. I don't know. I'm perplexed, if you would. I don't think it's the best result we could have got. I mean, I think we could have. We twice in this game we were 2 goals ahead, and I think we were the better team. And I think we should have killed it in the first leg. And I think it is pretty wild how I'm sitting here saying, "Oh, no way, we won away from home. We won the first leg," but I still feel slightly disappointed. I feel like we had more opportunities to score, but realistically, I know I should be happy. 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. They have to go to the Emirates and win. But they had a weakened team and a new manager, so I think like we should have been a bit more cutthroat. And I feel like they did get very lucky, but it's still a win's a win.
Yeah, it was a bit scary. Like, obviously, Chelsea got their two consolation goals as well, so just evened up the tie with the late Garnacho goal as well. Obviously, you would have been much more comfortable with a 3-1 deficit, two-goal lead, you
Yeah.
know. Talking about two goal leads, K1, your team, your new signing, Semenyo has been on fire straight
hmm
away as well, and you got one. I think was it against Newcastle 2-0?
Mm.
so 3-0 technically, yeah.
I'll shut up
But
with that, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
Should have
so
been.
obviously
Should have been. To be fair,
great
I agree
game,
with you. I agree with you. The
great game
referee's wrong.
for
I do agree with
Semenyo,
you.
great for
Should have been 3.
Turkey, Nori, lots of returns, lots of great things going on. I don't know how that's offside. I don't know what they're doing. He's not offside. The guy's standing straight. He sees the ball when it goes in. Like he's not pressing to go there. He's just there. I was.
It
They need some
wasted.
explanation, and we need some sort of compensation for that because that is ridiculous. That if I doubt it's going to happen, but look, if they come to the Etihad and they score 2 goals and they were even, it could have been a whole different game if they did their job right. So that's the negatives, but the positives in the way is Semenyo, he's done really well over the past 2 games. Really, really, really good. He played him along that right and he played him along the left. Him and Doku seem to have a really, really sort of. I think after the game, I think Joe Hart was talking about not Joe Hart, Dan Burns. So it was talking about that sort of like Sane Sterling link, which we used to have, which I really see. So I really see this going in good places and Turkey at the end linking up with Ait Nori and Semenyo. Yeah, so
Mad.
Nori just came back from injury, not injury. He just came back from Afcon, right off the bench. 20 minutes goes bang bang. Turkey, great flick, great finish. Puts the game to bed. Great game.
yeah, yeah. It must have been a nice, obviously, win for you guys as well. I feel
Yeah,
like it's almost fair to say that it's going to be an Arsenal versus City final.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
yeah.
Arsenal do need to go to Stamford Bridge, but I don't see Chelsea really posing a threat, to be honest. Like, so yeah, if it is going to be a final, like, I mean, don't rush at once, but take turns in describing what do you think is going to happen if it was an Arsenal City final.
Go, Bradley.
I'd rather play Man City in the final than Newcastle. I said it. I said it because I think for heritage's sake, me and Kieran can watch the game together. It'll be great. And last time we watched a Man City Arsenal derby, he knows how that ended. We won the Community Shield. That was massive. I remember that. I remember that. So I remember we watching that, and I screamed so loud on my Uniacom that security came up to check if we was okay. I was on the third floor.
Right.
The Community Shield was it? No, it wasn't Community Shield, was it? It was the
Community Shield, you were in tears.
No, I
You were
swear, was
crying
it
on the
Community Shield?
floor,
Mate,
sitting there, go, oh no, oh no.
mate,
Thank you, Nathan.
have you Vieira? But either way, I'd rather face you though, because I feel like Newcastle win a cup final, the fans are probably gonna have more of an atmosphere, and the
Mm-hmm.
fans are gonna be more threatening, and it's gonna be a harder atmosphere just because they won it last year. They're gonna go all out. We have problems against Newcastle. I feel like Man City are the better team, but we probably know how to deal with Man City more than we know how to deal with Newcastle, which is a weird
Yeah.
thing to say. But I'm scared of your team. It is annoying. I think you did get unlucky to not win 3-0. I think the referee was shocking. I do agree. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's a bit weird that Semenyo is allowed to play when he should have been cup tied. Obviously, they've only just changed the rule. I do agree with the rule change, but it's just annoying because when you look at Newcastle, I follow the Irish guy on YouTube. Shout out the Irish guy. He got annoyed because remember when it was Newcastle Man U in the final and they had to play Karius because Dubravka played one match for Man United, so Dubravka couldn't play in the final. And then a couple of years later, Semenyo's scoring against them because of cup tie. That is really just unfortunate for Newcastle. The fact that they had to play someone who hadn't played a football match in like a few years, had no confidence, and then gets done in by Semenyo. But he looks like the real deal. Shirky looks like the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still not out of the woods. You know, it's only one goal against Chelsea. You never know. They might come back. We might pick up a few injuries. They might get Palmer back, Reece James back. I'm annoyed because we were 1-0 up, you know, and then we were 2-0 up. Then Garnacho scores, annoyingly. And the second goal, lucky, but, you know, Gyökeres does it. He had a decent match today. Easy goal, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then we make it 3-1. And I'll tell you what, that's all Gyökeres, by the way. He created space. I don't care what anyone says. Gyökeres created space for that third goal. Four defenders.
What did I say the other day?
God.
Katy Perry went to space for $500,000. You didn't have to spend 75 million to go to space.
Hey,
What is this?
think about it, yeah. 4 defenders on Gyökeres. Passes to Mendy. Bang. Sends the defender with that little fake shot. Dirty. And then scores. And then annoyingly, right at the end of the game, poor defending, Garnacho scores. Oh, it has to be Garnacho. He's never scored against us and he scores a brace. But I'm looking forward to it. Arsenal-Man City final. It will be good. We're both still in for the quadruple as well. Man City and Arsenal.
Yep.
It's not going to happen. neither our teams in the quadruple, but I can pray. A man can pray.
K1, what are you thinking? How do you think the final will turn out if it's City versus Arsenal?
It's an interesting final. Like, look, they got to get through Chelsea. They got, you know, I saw the robbery on the weekend. I don't know how many people play FIFA. Declan Rice got into the team of the year. I didn't agree with that very much. Bradley made the claim that he is the best centre mid in the world.
One of us said top. You said he's not.
You said he's better than Pedri.
Yeah, he's better than Pedri.
Do you know what? I don't even oppose him getting put into the team of the year. I don't play FIFA, but he has had an amazing year in it. So like, I can't even be mad at that. To be fair.
I mean, you're sitting here talking about some bum Caicedo, Kieran.
This is what I mean. Caicedo could cook you second time. Caicedo runs the game.
What, he got a straight red again? You can't deal with the comparisons. It's Declan Rice versus Caicedo. We all know Declan Rice is better. And then Caicedo's like, no, I'm going to make loads of challenges to make sure I look good in front of Declan Rice.
Like, Caicedo's the best midfielder in the Prem.
He's starstruck. He's a good player looking at a world-class player getting starstruck. Got a straight red. Caicedo is half the player Declan Rice is.
I don't know why K1's not arguing this, but I reckon Reinders could even be like someone could say Reinders is better than Declan Rice, but it's just because like City's such a star-studded team that Reinders don't like stand out. Like they got Xerxes, they got obviously Semenyo now, they got Haaland, but Reinders is solid, man. So K1,
I think Nico this season, Gonzalez, I think he's been better. He's been better than Reinders. He's been our best midfielder. If you're not counting Foden and Cherki as a midfielder, he's been really good. But yeah, I mean, back to the cup tie. I think look, close game, and I think it just depends on who's available, what the fixtures have been, what the run form. It depends on a lot of factors, obviously. Look, I'm always going to back City in this situation. We've been there, we've done it before. There's no reason we can't do it again. We've got this team, we've got the squad, we've got the manager. There's no reason why we can't go out there and win it. But on the same wavelength, Arsenal are a great team. You know,
When's the final? Because I know that isn't the semi-final like February 3rd now?
I don't
think
know.
we have to wait a few weeks for the second leg. I don't know when the actual final is, but is it in March? I don't know why. Is it March?
Yeah, I think it's in March. Yeah.
Yeah, March can make sense. Yeah,
it's the 15th of March. It says.
It could be around, a big Champions League game. There could be some big Prem fixtures. I just have a feeling that if it happens, it's not going to be a boring game, and if it happens, no team's going to dominate. It's either a 90 plus like 5th minute winner, or it's like a penalty shootout. Like I'm telling you, it will be a close game, and there ain't going to be no 70th minute winner. It's going to be, like the last time when you had the shot that deflected off of Ake and went in. Yeah, a bit lucky, but it was last minute.
Yeah. Rowdy
whatever it is, it's going to be cinema. Whatever it is, it's going to be great. That's what I want that to be the final. And then we got to test ourselves. If we can beat you in a Carabao Cup final, it could ruin your confidence. I mean, you seem like a team right now with Shirky on form, Semenyo's cooking. If you can get Haaland working well, then you even have Foden, you have your midfield, your defense having a few injuries. If you're out scoring, it doesn't matter. You look like you could realistically go on and win like the next 16 matches in a row.
Yeah, we can.
So if we can beat you in a Carabao Cup, though, you never know. It could just slip you up a little bit. And we God knows we need the confidence. We're a very confidence-dependent team, and we've been confident this year. But if we actually win a trophy in, February, March, that's just going to do a world of good. I think if we win the Carabao Cup, we win the Prem. I don't think that's mad. I don't think that's mad. Because I think
what do you
the
think
mentality
about,
of our club, if we win the Carabao Cup, we will win the Prem.
Me and Brad were having a discussion the other day. It was I was saying, as a striker, I think that was Gyökeres's best goal for Arsenal, right? Not technically. I'm saying he's been signed to be a striker, to be in the box and tap it in at the back post. I think that is the best. I think it's exactly what Arsenal need from a striker. So it's the best goal for Arsenal, I think.
I mean, what do you think, Massimo? What do you think?
I don't know. I think I've seen some better performances from Gyökeres. I think that earlier in the season, around about October time, where he was like, there was a game where he was literally just like bullying defenders, just running down the line, and I think he ended up getting a goal that game as well, a nice goal as well, actually, which is obviously a surprise for Arsenal because all their goals are little tap-ins and little the goalkeeper gets pushed from a set piece. And honestly, the amount of pushes I've seen on the goalkeeper from Arsenal this year is like criminal, man.
Hey, in this match, the push was from Cucurella. Their own player pushed him. His own player pushed him for the opening goal when Ben White scored. And then they were just not good.
Right. Anyway, quick predictions for the final. Quickly, let's get a quick few predictions from you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start off and say 3-0 to City.
I think a 2-1 City. Close.
2-1 City, yeah.
Bro.
Oh. 0-0 and we win on penalties. Hurrah!
Is it?
Hurrah! Boo!
Go on then. I don't
Mate,
mind
what a stinker! What a stinker!
It's between that or 2-1 Arsenal, because I feel like we won't win 1-0 in the 90th minute. Like if it's a 90th minute winner, I think both teams would have scored, and it's going to be end to end.
Fair dues.
But I have a feeling we just go there, and we just don't let you in, and we win on penalties. I have a feeling 0-0, and I'll take it. I'll take our boring 0-0 to win a cup.
Right, let's talk about the Premier League now. So City have had like a bit of some bad form lately. They've drawn 3 games, and if they won all 3 of them games, you would literally be level on points now with Arsenal. And they're 6 points clear now. They could have made it 8, but Liverpool stopped them, I guess. And 6 points behind them. It's not possible distance to catch. What do you think, K1? Do you reckon you're still going to catch Arsenal before the season's done, or?
Look, I think this is our final chance. I think. Look, really long season. Arsenal will probably drop points. Let's be honest there. Even if it's a draw, if it's a loss, at one point they'll drop points, right? I think this is our last chance to capitalize on that, right? We can still win it. We can. That is, we've done worse, right? But this Arsenal team is very, very strong right now. Defensively, very, very good. But I've noticed in the last few weeks or so, the defense has been slipping a bit more, right? Not, this sort of like start of the year, really, really good. 0 goals in a month, brilliant. And I've noticed mistakes. The Garnacho one, 2 blatant mistakes from the defender, just dreadful, like completely open. You can't leave a player with that sort of quality open, right? Like him or not, he's got quality. So it's a thing of let's see what they do, and I could see him throwing away some stupid wins. I don't think season's long. There's a lot of fixtures, a lot of fixtures. We've got international breaks, got injuries coming up, obviously, but I don't know. I think I'm confident that we'll get it. I think we get it, but we need to really, really capitalize when they drop points.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, fair enough.
What are you thinking, brothers?
We got to take it game by game. I'm a game by game guy. I say it all the time. Fair. You keep telling me I'm going to win the league, and I'm like, let me wait until March now. I'm waiting for the Carabao Cup now. I'm always delaying it. We got away from home against Nottingham Forest next. As long as we win there, nothing silly, and then hopefully we rest our team away from home against Inter. It won't happen. Away from home at Inter, we're going to play our first team, even though we've already qualified in the Champions League. And then we have a few home games, but still. When is Man City Arsenal next? Because we have to go to the Etihad, don't we? That's big.
Yeah,
that's
going to be a
big. And
big game.
whenever that is in the season, what point of the season could
That's
be?
the turning game of the season.
Imagine, because even a draw could be good for us.
Whoever wins that wins the league. That's
probably with confidence and whatnot.
With confidence, because you're not the best team in the league.
But if we win every single game until that point, then you beat us. You're only 3 points behind, and then who's got more mentality?
I think if we don't get a win there, I'm saying draw a lot. If we don't get a win, we lose the league. We need to win. If we draw, we've lost. We lose, we've lost.
I mean, people as well, though, they've been talking about quadruple for Arsenal, and I think it's mad. I think it's because
Brad, how many
team that hasn't won a Prem?
Have there been in the Prem before?
I'm not saying it. I've never seen my team win a Prem or Champions League. I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to win both of them and the FA Cup and the Carabao. I'm not delusional. I'd like to think, for an Arsenal fan, I'm pretty low key compared to some of them, because we don't even know. We might get Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, or even maybe not right now. But imagine we get Barcelona in the first round of the Champions League. Just unlucky. What if we get PSG in the quarterfinals? So we don't even know where the knockout's going yet. So I don't really want to comment on the Champions League. I mean, Liverpool, they won the group last year. Then they had the winners of the tournament pretty much straight away. It doesn't matter winning the group. It doesn't matter winning the group, so that doesn't matter. Carabao Cup, we should be winning, I feel, or bare minimum get into a final. But fair enough, we got to a final. FA Cup, we'll see, because if we have to throw the FA Cup to win the league,
That's your cup, by the way.
No, it's the Emirates FA Cup. You can't see it on my shirt. If
you're not winning it, it's embarrassing.
Nah, don't even. We've won it more times than any other team. We've won it more times than any other team.
When though?
It's our cup.
We'll give you that.
Call it the Arsenal Cup.
We'll give you that.
They'll win the cup. I'm here for it.
Hey, mate, I'll take an FA Cup. Just give me something, man. If we end the season with no trophies from this point, though, there has to be a discussion. I like Arteta, but there has to be a discussion.
Right, so
let's be real. This is their league.
Question now. So if at this point right now you guys only come away with the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, would you be happy with that as your season?
It depends. I always say it depends. Imagine we lose the Prem on goal difference on the final day, and we lose in the Champions League final to a 90th minute winner, and we win the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Like Liverpool, when they nearly got the quadruple and they didn't. Yeah, it's upsetting, but it's still a double. But if we somehow finish fourth because we've lost 10 games in a row, we go out in the, against Porto in the Champions League, no disrespect to Porto, come on. Then it's different. But I think I would take a Carabao Cup and FA Cup, but then next year would have to be all or nothing. But I don't know. Some fans might not. It depends who's on the market, because usually I say there's no managers on the market. That's what I say. And I say, you don't want to end up in a West Ham, David Moyes situation. I've said this a million times. Everyone on this channel has heard it. However, if we win the Carabao Cup and FA Cup and Xavi Alonso's available, maybe I'm going to change my mind. But no, I love Arteta. And I think we're winning one of the big ones, either Premier or Champions League. I've got a feeling something big's coming.
I think the chance of you guys winning the Champions League is probably 0% right now.
Probably the most likely.
Mate, it's just Arsenal. They've never won it before, so it's just
but on our day we can beat anyone. Our main thing is we'll beat Man City and then beat Southampton.
Yeah, but everyone on their day can win it and beat anyone, though. Everyone on their day can beat anyone. But
every single year we're doing better in the Champions League. Last year we only lost to the champions. We even beat them in the group stage, annoyingly. I think Arsenal on a knockout competition under the big nights in the Champions League, I think we just have what it takes. In our defensive approach, it works.
Where do you get that from? Because you guys have never won the Champions League, so.
No, but you see us in these competitions, and you see how well we did last year. And I just got a feeling, especially with the squad depth this year, I think we're more like. I can see us winning a Champions League probably more likely than the Premier League. I hate
Really?
to say it because Premier League, it's
Brad.
Kieran. I know we've never won it, but I've also never seen my team win a Prem. Think about it. Think about it. We beat big teams, but then we'll get a draw against, I mean, annoyingly, we drew against Liverpool, but then we also might get a draw against Brentford, Brighton. We haven't done it as much this season, but I've seen my team draw 3-3 against fucking Southampton. All due respect.
Brad. I think an Italian team will fuck your style. I think the Italians are absolute counter to you because
Well, we
they're
have to see what
offensive.
happens.
They'll bully you in the box.
We might not get an Italian
Set
team.
pieces, your cooks, and then what are you going to do? Score from open play? No.
Bro, I'll tell you what it's going to be, mate. It's going to be that new throw-on specialist that we just signed.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
see
Yeah,
that?
the new throwing
Liverpool
specialist,
guy, yeah.
set piece specialist. Bro,
Hey,
how about you
we've
get a
got a
football
throwing
specialist, like a
coach now.
coach? Get a
Yeah, we've got a
coach.
throwing coach. All right, put some respect on Harambo.
We're gonna have to love to see it. But so this weekend, Arsenal are facing Nottingham Forest, and City are facing United in a big derby as well. So let's talk about.
United. Come on,
Hey, come on.
United.
That's so let's break that down. First, like Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest has been pretty poor this year, haven't they? So
Mm-hmm.
looks like an easy win. Quick predictions.
4-0.
4-0.
4-0 away from home. Easy win. Even with
4-0.
a second team. I love Sean Dyche. I'm sorry. I feel like we were annoyed that we won only 3-2, and I think we're going to turn up and we're just going to dominate. When we can play our first team as well, because we should hopefully rest our players in the Champions League. We won't do it. I keep saying we won't do it. But if we rest our players in the Prem to go to a useless Champions League match, I will actually be really disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably play first team for both games, is what I see. Because Arteta doesn't really rest players. I don't know why. We're going to win 4-0. It's going to be a massacre.
Yeah, what do you think, K1? What's your
3-0,
prediction?
I think, to Arsenal. I think fairly easy win, nothing problematic. I mean, they should beat Nottingham, shouldn't they? If they don't beat Nottingham, then, we need to have discussions about what their league's going to look like. But,
Mate,
anything
honestly,
but a win's a
like
loss.
Arsenal, their team, yeah, player for player, don't deserve to be Premier League leaders right now. And like most of their games, especially the last month or so, like it's been like own goals have scored most of like half their goals. Like all these little fake, every fluky thing that you can imagine has gone in Arsenal's favour this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 2-0 to Nottingham Forest this
Hey,
Saturday.
I like
Hey,
that. I like
we
that.
love that.
I like that. That's very
Nah,
well.
holy rage, mate.
We can
Yeah,
only
Nah,
pray.
yeah, let's
nah,
go, man. That's what I'm ready for,
Yeah.
man.
mad.
I'm ready for that. Let's go. Let's talk about Man United versus City then. Go on, Brad.
5-0. 5-0, I'd
3-0
say.
United. No, not a chance. Not a chance. Man City's going to absolutely dog walk them. But you never know. It's an early kickoff. I think it's the first one of the game week. It's Saturday, 12:30. Never trust the early kickoff, all right? Never back the early kickoff. Is that Old Trafford? Haaland might get bitten by a few rats there, and I'm not on about Bruno. You never know. Semenyo's too good. Semenyo and Shirky, I'll tell you what, it's Eric at the wheel. It's going to be
Scary
4-0
stuff,
Man
ain't it?
City, isn't it? It's going to be 4-0 Man City, isn't it? I can see it. I can see like a big match, and then the fans are always going to be like, "Oh, can we fire our what's it called? Interim manager." They're going to want a new manager to the end of the season, the third one. No,
What are you thinking?
I'll tell you
What are
what.
you thinking,
4-0.
K1?
I think Bradley's completely wrong. 5-0.
5-0.
hate you,
Away.
Yeah, I know. Really, first game for the first new manager. I know how they went with Chelsea, but let's be honest, he's not working off a Maresca system. He's working off an Amarin system, which didn't work anyway.
Yeah.
They're shit. That's just true. They're shit. Right?
I'm
They
gonna go
don't have
for.
any like. Look, Bruno, great player, but let's be honest, he's an idiot. He should have gone to like Real Madrid or something years ago.
He could
Have won a Ballon d'Or at Real Madrid. He was an incredible player. Wasted, right? Amendiano, what's he gonna do? Cry probably. Kobe Mainoo's probably still locked up somewhere. Like Lenny Yoro's a good player. I like him. Lamon's just a lamb in it. Shit squad. And look, play for play. Do you seriously think Ryan Cherky, after like the first 2 weeks of him coming to City, saying I want to kill them, right? About United.
He hates
He got injured. This is his chance now. Murder. Straight murder on the scene. Cherky, 3 assists. Doku goal, Semenyo goal. I'll
Haaland goal.
give Chucky a goal as well. Why not? Feeling
I'm here
generous.
for it, man. I think it's going to be 3-1. I reckon United's going to take the lead, then City's going to come back and make it 3-1.
Tell you what,
Uh,
I don't even mind. I'll take a 0-0. I'll take a 0-0. United do anything, anything.
I'll take it. You know what? I'll take the
Man
whole of the
City
Emirates just to
winning
get
and
bombed.
just
Why not?
injuries. Give you some more centre back injuries.
We need
Please.
Declan Rice to get injured in that.
No,
I think you were about to
no.
say we need Declan Rice on Arsenal Hate TV.
He's our
No,
most.
That's a great idea.
Oh, that's just Deckers from Kingston. Come on, man.
I want to
Declan
see
freaking
Declan Rice
Stone.
get injured, and I want to see who else do I want to get injured? Probably
Our
like
two most important players are Gabriel and Rice.
yeah. Let's injure Gabriel
Gabriel
first.
Rice and
Probably Raya.
Yeah,
Right, because Kepa, like, he's all right. I don't mind him in the cup games. I think he could have done a little bit better in the Chelsea game, maybe against Portsmouth. He had like a weak, hit on the ball.
I
He's
think
still
Rice and
decent, but
Zubimendi a big
Raya's got the
loss.
aura about him. But Rice is our most important player by far
Yeah.
because he's one of the best
yeah.
centre
We
mids
need him
as
to get
well.
injured then. We need him to
Yeah.
get injured.
So he needs to be on ankle duty.
Yeah, let's hope Sean Dash 2 foot
Oh,
challenges him
no, you
himself.
just said
Oh,
Sean Dyche
he's
as
that type of
well.
manager though, isn't he?
Yeah, man. We just need him to just like trip him up in a
Just go
tunnel.
out there.
Bro, Pep needs to get the checkbook out.
Just commit to it. Commit to the fouls.
Yeah,
Commit to the aggression.
that's it. That's
Oh.
that's it. Hey, guys, it's been a good episode. We're gonna catch up over the weekend as well. See if any of these predictions has come in as well. So, stay blessed, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you